Hello there guys, welcome back to Eunice Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. So, we've managed to clear up the schedule a little bit. Chelsea have played, we've gone through the madness with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and what's been going on there. I did a match review for Liverpool United when United got wrecked 5-0 and all sorts. But right now, we've hit a little bit of a quiet patch. However, I've come to what you guys want me to talk about today. And today is about the contract situation because what is going on? What is going on with Rudiger and Christensen? We're going to get into the nitty gritty and see exactly what is up. But very quickly, I want to let you guys know today's video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. Yes, the lovely people at OneFootball have made an app which I have. Many of you, I think, already have. But if you don't, it's what you need for your footballing needs. Go into the link in the description. All of your football news, news related to the club that you support, any other club, any other league, the league that your team participates in, statistics, all sorts that you will find in the OneFootball app will sort you out for all of your footballing needs. So make sure you hit that link in the description, download the OneFootball app and enjoy. Let's get into this. So, I am quite level-headed with this situation. I know a lot of Chelsea fans seem to be a little bit peed off at the moment, thinking, oh, we're in a panic. We're not going to sign them to new deals. They're going to be leaving the club. And I've spoke about this in the summer. I remember when, there were rumours about both of them having discussions with the club. And now we've reached the end of October. They're in the last year of their contract. What's going to happen? We knew that talks were ongoing. And it was kind of more advanced for Andreas Christensen than for Rudiger. And after that last international break, we knew that the club and Rudiger would begin to start talking properly to see if they can come to an agreement. Now, I am still confident that we're going to pen deals for both of them. And you've got to remember, it's not just Rudiger and Christensen that are running out of contract this summer. It's going to be Thiago Silva and Cesar Azpilicueta. So there's 4 defenders there that are running short on their contracts this season. Now, in relation to Rudiger and Christensen, which are the two that all of us want to sign to new deals completely, what baffles me is that, yes, we're currently in negotiations with them, but now we're being linked to some other guys. Now, let's get to the latest, see what is popping, and then we'll analyse. So, let's check out. This is from Nizar Kinsella, which is a very optimistic sign. Check this out. Both Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen want to stay at Chelsea. Also, rumoured earlier today, Chelsea are interested in Jules Koundé, Matthijs de Ligt, while Pau Torres has been discussed internally. Now, this is where it gets a little crazy because I heard this a couple of days ago. Now, we were looking forward to not the Newcastle game, flipping out. Chelsea, Southampton in the League Cup. But at the same time, Liverpool United had happened, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with all the headlines. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to discuss it yet. But if there's still more substance in the next couple of days, I'll mention it. And it seems like there are. The rumour came out a couple of days ago that Chelsea are going to be moving for Jules Koundé, which we knew, to be honest, last summer. We know that we're definitely interested in him because of his age and because of his versatility in that back line. It will suit us. But De Ligt, I mentioned this on my watch-along yesterday. De Ligt has been offered to Chelsea. Not a case of, Chelsea want De Ligt. No. Apparently, Juve have offered Chelsea De Ligt, which is a red flag for me. It's a red flag. Why? Why would Juve offer De Ligt? It makes no sense. Unless if there's something wrong with him or if he's got an underlying injury that no one knows about or something. But it doesn't add up. A decent defender, might I add, in De Ligt, who Juve bought from Ajax not long ago to come in and become one of their main men, now being offered to Chelsea. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, stay away. 2 reasons. One reason being the one that I just mentioned. Second reason, his agent is Mino Raiola. Look, I've made this clear, right? Chelsea should only get involved with one Mino Raiola client. And that client is Erling Haaland. And I think we all agree. And even now, we got Lukaku. Technically, we don't even need Haaland. Rumour is on the block that we're going to be going for Haaland in the summer, and Thomas Tuchel hasn't denied it. So, yeah, maybe he's thinking of having a Haaland-Lukaku partnership up top with Timo Werner to fill in. I don't know. But anyway, that's for the summer. We'll see what happens. But that's the only guy under Mino Raiola's books that we should be entertaining. Because what baffles me is Rudiger Christensen. We are trying to get them to new contracts. Now, the latest in terms of what we've offered them is 170 a week for Rudiger and 140 a week for Christensen. Now, Christensen is currently one of the underpaid players in the squad. Definitely deserves more. 140, I think, apparently is something that he's ready to accept and ready to agree. Now, there's some other issues behind the scenes that I'm not quite sure about, which is holding things up. Is it going to be cleared up? I don't know. But that's looking more optimistic than the Rudiger deal. Rudiger, £170,000 a week. Apparently, not enough. Why are we not just offering Rudiger and Christensen the sort of money, or maybe just a little less than what we would be giving to Koundé or to De Ligt? Because you best believe, if we're trying to go for Jules Koundé in the summer, that will be 200k a week. That will be possibly more than 200k a week. One reason being is because he's 22 years old, fresh, young, decent defender, gonna come in, Premier League, big move. Sevilla definitely want large cash amount for that. I think there's a release clause, but anyway, or is that release clause not going to be valid? I'm not sure, but you can let me know in the comments. Anyway, it's gonna be a lot of money for his salary. Why don't we just give that to Rudiger? Here you are. He'd accept. Problem solved. The thing is, the one issue that I can kind of understand from Chelsea's perspective is the age. But even then, that's not really a problem. Yes, Rudiger is 28. Yes, Christensen is 26, if I'm not mistaken. Koundé, 22. De Ligt, 22. Okay, cool. Two younger players. Understandable. But 28, 25, 26, that's not old. Christensen technically isn't even in his prime yet. Rudiger is. We're looking to get Rudiger down for one more big contract and Christensen for a big contract. Why not? This is what's baffling me. We're holding things up because of salary. Well, why are we interested in Koundé and De Ligt apparently? We're going to be willing to offer them the salaries that's being reported when we can just offer those salaries to Rudiger and Christensen. They would sign. So I don't quite get what's going on. And as far as I'm concerned, Pau Torres, not interested. Even in terms of ability, it would be even a bit risky to try and get these defenders in when you're not quite sure how it's going to work. Yes, there's a chance it could work very, very well. Very, very well. Koundé might come in and blow up. You never know. De Ligt could come in and boss the Premier League. Yeah? It's possible. But right now we have something that cannot, as far as I'm concerned, get better. Rudiger, as I've mentioned in past videos recently, best centre-back in world football right now. In the same way that Salah is playing like the best player in the world right now, Rudiger, for me, best defender in the world right now. Best centre-back in the world right now. Hands down. Christensen, Danish Maldini, absolutely killing it. You can't get better. What are you looking elsewhere for? We've got the best as far as I'm concerned. They are the best. They're the best. It's like if Mendy, was running out of contract and we started looking at, I don't know, David De Gea, or we started looking at other keepers around France and Spain and, started looking elsewhere and are willing to give them the salary that we should be giving to Edouard Mendy to keep him because he's the best. Like, you can't get better right now than Edouard Mendy. So it's the same sort of logic. Why are we looking elsewhere when we've got the best already and you just give them what they want? It's crazy. It's crazy. Defensively, Chelsea, and I think everyone's talking about this except Paul Scholes. Unless he's realised by now. Surely he's realised. Everyone knows Chelsea's defence is pretty much indestructible. Indestructible. When you're playing the best defenders that are there, best team, the cohesion, the block, Thomas Tuchel set up, Chelsea defensively are the best in the world right now when it comes to not conceding goals. why would you jeopardise letting go of two pillars of that solid defence in Rudiger and Christensen? And as I've said, we've got to think about Thiago Silva and Azpilicueta as well. Azpi, I think, would sign very, very easily. I think Thiago Silva will extend for one more year. Of course, I mean, he's 36. He's not exactly going to sign a 5-year deal. But the other two, Rudiger, Christensen, I mean, we've got to sort all this out. As far as I'm concerned, this is why I'm not panicking up until January. If we get to early January and we haven't signed Rudiger and Christensen to new deals, that's when I'm going to start panicking. Why? Because if you reach the January transfer window, at that point you are allowing Rudiger and Christensen to start talking to other clubs and start signing pre-contracts. It's the January window where that can actually start happening. You run a risk. If Real Madrid come knocking through the door, if a Bayern Munich come knocking through the door, if whoever, to get this defender on a free, or these defenders on a free transfer, sign a pre-contract, you're done. You're toasted. So right now, we've just started November. Chelsea, I think, are taking it a little slow. They need to step up a little bit in terms of the speed and in terms of the pace. But we've got November and we've got December. That's 8 weeks, 2 months, right? You could say 9 weeks if you want to stretch it. 8 to 9 weeks for Chelsea to wrap up deals, give them the salaries that they want or close to what they want that you know they might accept, and let's just get them down signed to paper right now, please. Let's sign them to new contracts and let's bury this story once and for all. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you like me, not panicking right now? You still see the window of opportunity for the next 2 months to get these lads signed? Or do you think that it's just running thin anyway? Are you panicking already? Let me know. And do you think they're going to sign? I think they will. I think Rudiger and Christensen do stay. I think both of them eventually will sign. They'll agree a deal with Chelsea. They'll agree salaries with Chelsea, and I think they'll sign. That's my personal opinion. Let me know if you think otherwise or if you agree with me. I'd love to know whatever opinion you have in the comment section below. But thank you all so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. And I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. And then on Friday, Newcastle versus Chelsea preview. We're going to St. James's Park to play the new Oil Boys in town. It's going to get interesting because they're going to be playing the OGs. Yeah, the first team to bring money into the land. Anyway, we'll show them how it's done. Fingers crossed. Chances are with a new manager, Newcastle might probably just beat us 1-0. But anyway, preview on Friday. Tomorrow, random new video. I will see all of you then. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.